some, get some. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I am a pirate.
You have to go with the pirates because, of course, they have cannons and everything.
It's a pirate's life for me.
Be proud of who you are and what you are. You're pirate.
It is a first down. Pirate.
Because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. When you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
Ride it.
I think I've ever been in a building as loud as that was. It was deafening in there.
You live with Omaha? I can promise you that. And a purple all night long in Eastern North
You're
Carolina.
watching The Sports Objective, the podcast for Pirates.
Yeah. My heart is purple and gold. I'm a pirate down of my soul. And I don't back down, not at all. Find out when the cannons explode.
All right, welcome into the Sports Objective Extra Innings here on the Sports Objective. I am Dave Richmond. We got a big crew tonight as Pirates go 3-1 this week, and we'll be talking about that. Didn't get the sweep today, but we'll bring in, ladies and gentlemen, he is more famous than, I don't know, Kyle from LaGrange Barber. What's up?
What's up, Dave from the Sports Objective here on the Sports Objective. It's overall a good week on the diamond, 3-1. Didn't play well today. Really concerned about the team going forward. Down 2 starters on the mound yesterday. The word was early it was stomach issue, and turns out it was an arm injury. So we're gonna have to figure out what our rotation is going to like going forward. Is this going to be another long-term injury? Really concerned about this team in the pitching rotation going forward. But 3-1 week, so positive overall from the win-loss perspective.
Hey, Stevie Fly. What's up, brother? Glad to have you tonight.
What's up, guys? Been away for a while, but glad to be back tonight. I'm excited. How about you, Kyle?
Oh, I'm. Why did you do that?
What? Oh, I'm on.
I already talked. Why'd you ask me if I was excited?
I mean, you get excited about announcements and stuff. What do you do usually when you get excited? Myself.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Where are we going with
God,
this?
you forget everything.
I do. It's because I had chemo.
So, Stevie, are you done working out those?
Stevie, what were we supposed to? What the hell were we supposed to?
Never mind, Kyle.
It was a brilliant setup, Kyle. You just didn't follow through.
I don't remember what.
Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis stuff is gone now. Just forget it. You ruined it.
Well, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be excited about.
Stevie's going solo now.
What were you asking me, Dave, about my finished what?
Your archiving of all the WWF and WCW tapes from back in the day. You were in the studio there, so I was trying to figure out what you're working on.
I'm actually, entertaining offers from WWE to get my catalog from them. So, Triple H is in contact with me the whole time. He's making offers.
Yeah, sounds good. Do you have an agent?
No, I don't need a. Who needs it? Nobody needs a stinking.
I thought Kyle was going to be your agent.
No, evidently he'll forget everything.
I'm clueless right now what I'm supposed to be excited about. I don't. I am so lost.
I'll text you. Just look at your text.
All right. And then we can come back to the bit.
Yeah, Alan Vick. Alan Vick, AV, what's up, brother?
How you doing? I'm good. Everything's good.
I'm trying so hard to get through introductions and move on and talk about baseball, but we'll do that in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the first officer of the Queens and the third, and that would be Justin Wildfire Butts. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Everybody doing all right?
Doing good. Are you working with Stevie on getting your rights for the WWE and WCW?
I mean, contract negotiations.
Dealing with Wildfire.
The negotiations with my lawyer.
All right. Yeah, I know about that. Johnny Robertson, what's up, brother?
What's happening? I'm worn out from, since Thursday that March Madness started and we got Pirate baseball. I've been nonstop watching something 24/7. And, like Kyle said, the GVK with the forearm issue I'm just depressed. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little down. I'm not myself, and we lost. And I know 3-1, you would think that's good, Kyle, but it's been next Friday will be 1 year since we've swept a series.
Wow.
And you got to start sweeping some series. And hey, I'm not blaming anybody. Everybody did their best. Cliff did his best. We had some bad breaks. Today just wasn't our day. That was kind of apparent early. And, we're going to have to get by it. The good news is we have the best possible chance for a rebound. If we can go to UTSA, save our sweep for there, that would be tremendous. But there, Kyle, I'm going to agree with you. I'll take 2 out of 3 at UTSA for sure.
Well, agreeing with me, JR, is always a sure bet. Hey, Stevie, ask me if I'm excited again.
No, you've ruined that. You've ruined that.
Man. Oh, man.
God damn it! Now I know the line.
Nope, it's gone, Kyle.
Well, son of a.
The moment is gone.
Yeah, we'll wait till next show. There's always on deck this week.
All right,
you can be excited then. Yeah, 3-1 would normally be great, but guys, seeing those, I was happy to see those camouflage hats on, which everybody watching and listening knows that means we're going for a sweep, and it was nice to see those today. I really thought that we would play better today, but I know that I thought I know Kyle and I have talked about it off air, but we got to be more consistent with our bats. You scored 18 yesterday, and I was saying last night, I was joking with another Pirate fan, should we have saved some of our runs for today? And apparently we did need them.
Yeah, we've been inconsistent at the plate. We have the ability to put up 18 runs. Of course, you ain't gonna do that every game, but we just don't seem to be consistent at the plate. And right now, we need that now more than ever with the pitching situations like it is. We're gonna have to win some higher scoring games, right. And I don't. I don't know how good this team can be, but I tell you what, we'd be a lot better if we don't if we have 2 starting pitchers back, or at least one of those 2 can be back in the near future. But we got to be more consistent at the plate. You've seen that a lot here recently, where one game we could score a ton of runs, the next game we can barely get a guy across home plate.
Yeah, having that would have been nice to have our 16th win of the year, 15-9-1, and I know that we talk about it, but this is the last week of March, and so coming up, so we've got obviously should be a tough game against Duke on Tuesday, and then we've got the 3 at UTSA. And Johnny, like you said, if there's ever been a time to sweep someone, it would definitely be the team that's probably the team you're going to be fighting to win the conference.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, UAB, though, their bats, they'd been really swinging it all year. We pretty much held them in check. But, last year it was the same thing. Down in Birmingham, we won the first 2 games, and then they crushed us in game 3. I think it was like 16-9 or something. And the same thing happened again this year. But Braden is going to snap out of it. We know that. Braden Burris is definitely not himself at the plate lately. Davin Whitaker has been a monster at the plate. And Colby, up until today, when he snapped his 12-game, hitting streak, he's been really, really seeing the ball well. And then Grady Linehan, now that he's, been moved around in the lineup, I think he's officially out of his slump because he crushed it this week as well. So if we can get Grady and Davin to keep doing what they're doing, Colby to start doing what he was doing again, and then Braden to come back. Jack Herring is always solid. I think we're okay. It's the pitching that I'm worried about at this point.
No doubt. And do we have a timetable? Have you guys heard anything on those 2 guys? When I noticed.
No. Last I heard, we're still waiting on the MRI, aren't we?
For Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just have a feeling that, and I don't blame him. I just think that, sharing medical information is not Cliff's first priority.
No, and I'm not sure I believe we're still, well, maybe we're waiting on another MRI, but I would think we'd have got those results already.
I would think.
We shall see. But that definitely with Gavin Van Kampen, I mean, he actually, I could tell yesterday something was not right. We were texting, and something was not right with him.
The rumor going all throughout the stands and apparently on TV too was that it was a stomach issue, and then year after the game he injured himself.
Yeah, well, it was really odd. I want to get y'all's take too, and we'll break down the games. I promise, JR. But yesterday, when both Cliff and Austin Knight came out, so you have the head coach and the pitching coach. I don't think I've ever seen that and y'all help me, where both of them come out at the same time. It's usually one or the other.
That's when you know it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something that I don't think I've watched a lot of baseball, all levels. I don't remember if I have. It's not something that happens all the time, obviously, but wow. Anyway, we'll dive into obviously the 3 games. I was at the Friday night game, and we did win that one. And it's nice we have a collection now of one run games that we won, which is good because
1 run games that we won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we have
easy for you to say.
Yeah. The Campbell series, obviously, we're not happy about. There's been games we've lost by 1 run, but we've had, 2 or 3 in a row that we've won by 1. So, including Elon.
Yeah. The funny thing is, Dave, those our last 8 games before today, every single one of them was either a 1-run game or a 10-run rule game. Like there was no in between. Either we 10-run ruled somebody or it was a 1-run game. Now, today was a 7-run game. So it's either 1 run or a blowout. And you're right. After that 1-0 loss to Penn, we found a way to win a couple 1-run games.
Yeah. So we're in tight games. That will definitely help us down the stretch. I'm being as positive as I can be. I think there's a lot of people concerned, but at the same time, there are guys. I wanted to ask you guys this: there are guys that we can get to start. Do you think that they will? Obviously, they would have put them out there if they were the 3 best at the beginning of the season. But there are guys I think that can step up and help us out.
Yeah, but now they're saying Nick Moran has tightness, some sort of tightness. I don't think it's a serious issue at all. I just think they're being extra careful with him. But I thought that Towers would be the Tuesday starter with that going on, but Towers pitched today. I guess he could still start. I don't know if Nick is good to go on Tuesday or if he still has. I need to know more about the injury situation with the pitchers before we can really figure out, what kind of shape we're in. But
yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say that also the fact that we may have to on Saturday and Sunday do Johnny Holstaff. That's not what we want to do, but that's what we're looking at.
No, that kills your midweek. And yeah. But speaking of the Friday game, good news is, Ethan wasn't perfect. Nobody's going to say that he was perfect. He threw a lot of strikes. He pitched 6 full innings, which before the game started, I said, I want to see Ethan pitch 5 good innings. And he upped that. He pitched 6. I think he allowed 9 base runners in 6 innings, a couple hit by pitch, walked a couple, allowed 5 hits, but only 1 run. He's good at getting out of jams. And, it was good to see him. I think it's great for his confidence. And, he is our number 1 guy. And he pitched like it Friday. So, at least we have 1 out of the 3 that we can, count on. And Joe Webb came in to relieve him and pitched 2 innings and only allowed 1 hit and struck out 2. And, Joe Webb has looked good, really good. I would say 5 of the last 6 outings, he's looked really good.
Yeah, he was great for Friday night because that's what you were hoping for, is you didn't have to use a lot of pitchers. And then yesterday, when I was watching him, that was going back to Van Campen, watching him pitch, it's like, what is going on? And then all of a sudden, like, it looked like he couldn't even. There was times where he couldn't, even get the ball. Like, it was just like hitting the dirt a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know how it was there, Kyle, at the stadium, but it seemed to be where
you notice the loss of velocity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he believe it or not,
right.
Gavin Van Kempen is 13th in the nation. I mean, there's 300 and something teams. They all have, 8 or 9 pitchers that qualify for this stat. And Gavin is number 13 in the country out of everybody in strikeouts per 9 innings with 14.51. That's pretty strong. And like Kyle said, though, it didn't look like he had his usual velocity. I was looking at the scoreboard at his speeds, and he seemed to be off a little bit. And hopefully this is a short stint, and he'll be back.
Let's hope.
Let's hope for both that maybe that'll be back in like a month, or I don't know. I don't want to.
I don't know that long. We don't even a month. Good God. Any JR? You hearing anything? Anybody hearing anything about what the injury is? How bad it is?
No, have not. Some people. Well, Bub is well connected, and he's not sure. We're not. I just don't want to speculate. I always say that, but in this case, I have no idea, so I'm not gonna guess. But it just doesn't look to be as serious as maybe Colby Weber. And Colby Weber, what I'm hearing is he might not be as serious as we first thought. So that's good news too.
Yeah.
Somebody told me it could be a blister.
Yeah, that was the initial report, but clearly not. You don't feel tingling in your fingers and look at your, he was shaking his. I don't know, Alan. It could be. Hopefully.
Maybe it's a pinched nerve.
Yeah.
It could be pinched nerve.
Numbness.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was feeling tingling and numbness, it could be a nerve.
Yeah.
But normally a pinched nerve is a sign for a pitcher of structural issues in your arm. That's the problem. So don't want to. We'll see.
Yeah, and we're all speculating at this point. This is pure speculation, and nobody should take any of this as anything for us having any kind of medical knowledge, because I know some people don't like that at all.
No.
You shouldn't speculate, but it's not done in any kind of disrespect or anything like that. For some people, surprisingly, it really bothers them when people speculate about medical things.
Well, I think it's just curiosity. If you're a fan or if you're a host of a show, like we are, we want to know. Like we're trying to.
Yeah, it is pure speculation. We don't have any inside knowledge on this particular situation.
We're just trying to figure out so that helps us prepare. Like for example, for Johnny, when that helps him with stats, so that he can figure out like, okay, I can talk about get ready for this guy because he's pitching tomorrow. But
yeah, I'm constantly doing that, Dave. I'm constantly looking at what we have available, who's pitched,
right,
and trying to figure out, okay, this is probably what we're going to likely see on Tuesday, but it's tough to figure out. It really is.
Yeah, and it's gamesmanship too. I don't blame Cliff one bit, because that means you have to prepare. If you don't know, you have to prepare for a lot of pitchers, right, or potential pitchers. So that's more that they have to prepare for. So if you start giving a whole bunch of information, that helps the other team. So I don't blame him one bit on that. You guys want to break down the 3 games?
Well, we started talking about game number 1.
Yep, on Friday night. Yeah, I thought with Norby overall, I thought he pitched better. And he, like you said, Johnny, you were saying, and I agree with you 1,000%, when he can get out of jams, man. He can get out a lot of jams, and to only all those base runners to only have 1 run hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, and he only averaged 16 pitches an inning. With that many base runners, he got some double plays, and he got a lot of strikeouts. At the right time. He didn't have a lot of strikeouts. He only had 6 in 6 innings, which is, less than normal for him. But he got strikeouts at the right times. He got ground balls at the right times. So yeah, good job by Ethan.
No doubt. And I thought with their Friday night guy was definitely, I felt like was, good. That was one thing too, Kyle, going back to be fair to the team, when we're talking about inconsistencies, it's also when you're dealing with pitchers and matchups. And I felt like
Sure.
Friday night guy was obviously good. And, today,
You're going to see everybody's ace on Friday. And UAB's, starter pitched well. Pirates took advantage, timely hitting, did just enough to with the bat to take a lead, and UAB cuts into it late and looks like JR, were you like, or everybody really, were you like me, even though they were cutting into it there in the top of the ninth? I felt pretty good about things Friday night.
Well, Sean makes it interesting sometimes, but that you have him. It's weird. I get nervous based on his last few outings when he went out there. I was like, oh boy. But he makes you nervous, but he also gives you comfort knowing that you have him out there. And even if he does, get in trouble, which he did, he gets out of it. He struck out the side.
Yeah.
I mean, he struck out after, walking a guy and giving up a hit, and then a wild pitch which scored a run to make it really interesting. That made it really interesting. And then he just clamped down and he's like, okay, I got this. And he did.
Yeah, and a lot of guys, if they throw a wild pitch, like they can really let it get in their head. And
you're right, but not him. He's like, okay.
So it was a good win Friday night, and like to see that, like to see the fight. Then you come out Saturday with a lot of momentum. And is there anything else we need to talk about for Friday before we transfer into Saturday?
Pitching wise, no. Hitting wise, I mean, I think it was the start of the top of the lineup just didn't really produce, and the bottom of our lineup has been strong the last few games, and they continued to be, leading the way. But Davin Whitaker getting the start in right field, he showed that he was going to be, he's going to be one of our most dependable bats going forward, I think. And Grady coming back out of his slump, both of them had a hit in that game. We were out hit, even though we won. They had 7 hits, we had 6. So, we just scrapped it together, and it's not much more you can say about Friday other than a great 1-run Pirate victory.
And I'm glad you said that, JR, because I failed to mention that you brought it to my attention just now. How about Gavin Whitaker, those 2 plays he made in right field? One was where he robbed a home run, and that was really big there in right field.
Where he jumped up?
Yeah.
The second one. The second one, he legitimately.
Okay. There was one where he jumped. There was one where he jumped up, and it may not have been necessary.
Yeah, everybody's giving him a hard time about that, but John White, he said that as a Division I baseball player, he's like, you don't quite understand when you're running around the outfield to get to a ball, and you do things like that sometimes, not for showmanship, just because. That's just, you're caught in the moment. The wind, it was a little windy that day, and it wasn't necessary, but it all worked out.
Yeah, I'm not faulting him for it. He made it out.
Yeah, it was a little funny though, Kyle. I agree with you.
Yeah, that was Friday night was good to get that victory, and then moving on to Saturday. Offense explosion, 18-1.
Yeah, we caught fire early, had the momentum. The crowd got into it.
And Kyle was there. That's why we won.
That's it. And I was there to return the gold from the Purple Chance. But no, it was a good effort. Bats were clicking, timely hitting. You had some homers late. It was just fun to have the ballpark. It was, unless you just wanted to see a close, intense game, it was nice to see us blow somebody out.
And thank you, Justin, for letting Kyle go there. Thought that was really nice of you on yesterday for the tickets. Is he not there?
Justin's out of.
He's in daddy mode right now, I guess. But anyways, that was cool. I did. I had a colleague of mine, a nurse at the hospital.
Anyway, to be clear, he didn't let me go. He gave me. I could go anyway. But thanks Justin for the tickets. I appreciate the tickets, Justin.
Yeah, he gave you permission to go.
He gave me permission to go. Yeah, I couldn't have gone. Yeah, but I do appreciate the tickets, Justin. Thank you.
Yep, and then also Friday night that we were talking about this. We've talked about this many times on the show about if you have tickets, make sure that you give those tickets to someone because they had the attendance for over 4,000 for Friday night. There was not 40.
No way.
You need to give them or sell them. I mean, you see them. A lot of people sell them for $10 each on ECU Baseball. Some people want to make a profit off of them, sell them for a little more. But on the ECU Baseball Facebook page, every game you see people selling tickets there. So sell them or give them away. Let somebody enjoy those tickets because it had a good crowd Saturday, but I don't know what kind of crowd was there Friday night. It didn't look horrible.
It wasn't horrible, but I just thought that it's because of I swear I think a lot of it is weather, and also it was a spring break for Pitt County this week.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I think good weather weekend also, a lot of people probably taking that advantage to head down to Emerald Isle and Atlantic Beach, et cetera.
Yeah, it's good weather. You're starting to see the new seating taking shape on the third baseline. It's going to be, I think, 90 additional seats that they're going to have there to the what would that be, to the left side of what was the Pirate dugout down the third baseline.
Yeah.
You could see those seats.
So just 90?
I think that's all that's going to be in there. And they're exclusive. Like you can only get to them. They have their own entrance. Like I guess they're going to be like a special. I don't know what the deal is, but they're definitely higher priority seating.
Is that for the third base? On deck.
You can see they have it framed out where they're going to have like 3 rows of 30, or maybe it's 4 rows. But I'm just saying, because we're not filling up the stadium now, but now we're going to have more seats. We got to figure out how to get people in there.
The tickets are sold.
Oh yeah, I know that.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you do about that. I mean, you're certainly not going to discourage people from buying season tickets, but we really need to. People are selling them on the secondary market. I don't know what ECU can do about selling tickets twice. I don't know. It's a unique problem. I'll tell you what will probably solve it: continually missing the regionals, because that's where a lot of people went to buy season tickets, to make sure they would have a spot for the regionals.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be okay there. I'm not going to give up on this team.
And let me rephrase that: continuing to miss hosting regionals, because we haven't missed going to any.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we're going to have to, if we're going to host a regional, for sure, I will agree with you that we're going to have to win a lot of games, and we're going to have to sweep.
We're going to have to lose like no games. I think
just
a handful.
I think hosting is all but gone out the window.
If you think about it, you don't have to be, but I mean, most teams that host a regional are, in the top 15, top 18 of the poll. Yeah. And I mean, we're not even anywhere close to the top 25 and haven't been and won't be. And that's fine. That's fine. But we just need to,
I'd like to see us win enough to be a solid in the tournament at large 2 or 3 seed without having to win the conference tournament, or if we don't win the conference tournament, not get in or be a bubble team.
Where you're sweating on the.
And that's just asking too much of them to have to win the tournament again.
Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing that they did it. But I agree with that as well. I mean, we need to position ourselves where we're likely in without winning the tournament.
Yeah. We and that's.
And I'll be
Well,
happy with that, to be honest. I'll be happy.
I will too. At this point, yes, I'll be thrilled with that. So it's a lot of baseball to be played. A lot of winnable games. You take 2 out of 3 from UTSA this coming weekend. We need some good midweek wins. That's where it's going to become a problem if we're without 2 starting pitchers. Is you're not going to have anybody throwing midweek, and you need some of these midweek wins along with winning conference games to get you where you want to be a solid team in the NCAA tournament field without having to win the conference tournament.
Yeah. That the loss today dropped us from 51 to 63 because it's a home loss. We had risen up to 51 because UAB, even though I don't think they're a great team, they still have a high RPI, and so beating them twice, even though it was at home, helped us. But losing today, we dropped down 12 spots. But
you go beat Duke
win
on the road and take 2 from UTSA on the road. You jump way back up in the RPI.
Boy, Kyle, we'd be looking good if we could go 3 or 4.
Oh yeah.
Everybody would be feeling really good about things. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
We say it every week, but this upcoming week is monumentally important for the trajectory of the rest of the season. It just is. I mean, you got to find a way to win some games, this week. And if you can, like you guys say, I think we're going to be okay. But if we have a 1-3 weekend or 2-2 week, you got to. This is very important.
Even a 2-2 week wouldn't be a complete disaster, but you really need to go 3-1 this week. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's going to be tough. It's a tall task.
It is. It is.
To go to Duke, to go to San Antonio, and down pitchers. It is a tough task.
It is. Hey, I will say this though, all the home teams in the American, obviously there were 5 teams that hosted a 3-game series this weekend. None of them swept. Wichita State, South Florida, Tulane, and us, we all went 2-1, and then FAU went 1-2 against UTSA. So no home team swept. So we're not the only ones that, or nobody swept anything. So, I think it's going to be a highly competitive conference where, there's not going to be one team that separates itself by 5 games from the rest of the field. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You may not know to the final weekend, which is fine. Duke has, by the way, Duke is 16-10 on the season. They lost 2 out of 3 to Virginia Tech. Yeah. So that, I mean, again, anything is possible. We're just going to have to. We're going to have to really, these guys, they work really hard. They're working hard at practice. We know we have a great coaching staff. So I think, once again, we have a young team, right? A lot of guys playing that are really good. John White, what's up, brother? Davin catch was momentum carrying him into the wall. The jump probably not needed, but he definitely trying to act showmanship-like.
No, that ball came off the bat. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot. It looked like it could go. So, no, I didn't think it was
and you know what? The wind actually, the flag started blowing back towards home plate at that at bat, which was kind of unusual because it normally was blowing out. So I think that helped slow the ball up a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely played well. And guys, hopefully we can get Jack Herring back. I know he's hitting, but
no, we don't need him. We don't need him back in right field right now. Let him just DH.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Because Davin, his glove, he's been flashing, in right field. Leave him out there.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's a good problem to have, though, because Jack's more than capable as well.
Exactly. And we've had our share of injuries this year, but it seems like we always do, like Vogie, as Cliff Godwin calls him. That I think he's got a boot, right, Johnny? Right, guys?
Yeah, he does. That's another injury that's kind of not even talked about really. I know Cliff did mention one time that that he had an extra bone in his foot, but I hadn't heard him mention anything about it since then. But yeah, Vogie would be. See, normally I would say he'd be a DH candidate because we had Michael Kalinich DH'd and for one game, and I think he was being rewarded for having the game-winning pinch hit home run. But you just don't want your DH to be batting 111. So I like Herring at the DH, and if he gets well and goes back to right field, you can't take Davin out of the lineup. You just can't do it at this point. So Vogie's probably just a pinch hitter at this point when he does get better, I'm guessing. But a good one. He's someone that you would want to have on your bench for sure.
No doubt. It's one of those things. It's part of the game we don't like, obviously. Who wants injuries, but who likes injuries, but it happens. And
sports medicine doctors.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But
hey, how about Lashley not being able to play? Nick Parham starting at shortstop was 0 for 2026 and had he had a 2 for 4 night with a double. Played well defensively, obviously, as he always does. So I mean, people are ready to step up when their name's called or when their number's called, whatever. And we have a lot of those type of people, Vogie being another one, that are just, they're ready. So that's just good it's good to have that.
No doubt. We're gonna keep. Obviously, they'll keep playing. They'll keep plugging, and it'll be interesting to see when all our injuries when they come back. We'll keep obviously an eye out for that, and. With the Duke game on Tuesday, what are you guys looking for? Obviously, do we know, Johnny, by the way, who would potentially could start?
No, we just talked about that. If John White's still listening, maybe he has an idea. Like I said, I thought it was going to be Towers, but then Towers pitched. But I don't know. He could still go probably. And Nick Moran would be a likely candidate. But, he's got some stiffness, so I'm not sure. And Tolik, he got pretty much lit up. So I don't, obviously it's not going to be him. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yep. We'll keep it. We'll keep working on trying to see if we hear it. If we hear anything, obviously we'll put it on our social media. I think we've talked.
Is that game at the DBAP or is Duke playing it on campus?
I think it's on campus, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It's not at DBAP.
It's also going to be on the ACC network.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're trying, since they've done a good job with, is it Jack Combs or Combs?
Yeah.
Combs, right? Yeah.
Jack Combsfield, yeah.
I think they're trying to have more games on campus. They've done a really good job with spending a lot of money on a lot of the non-revenue sports. So, with the track and field, different things, softball, which they haven't had long, baseball. They've been pouring a lot of money into the facilities. So before they didn't, and it didn't, they couldn't even, I don't know if you guys remember, they couldn't even host a regional. They were not, because being at home, they could obviously do it at DBAP, but not at their home field. But now they've got it to where it looks really nice and where they could if they had that opportunity.
Yeah.
It's good.
Let's see. John White makes a good. Nor do you want your backup catcher as DH. Correct, John. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, unless Blake Carver, but he hasn't shown that, he's ready to step up to that challenge yet. To wrap up game 2, though, Dave, we had 12 extra base hits on the weekend, the 3 games combined. 7 of them were on Saturday, and we had 4 doubles and then home runs by Austin Irby, Jack Herring, and Grady Linehan. For the week, Grady and Davin had 8 of the 12 extra base hits. I mean, those 2 were stroking. So that's, like I said earlier, let's hope that continues.
Yeah, it was bats came alive Saturday, and it feeds, man. It seems like sometimes in baseball, it seems like guys feed off each other. It becomes a bit of a hit parade.
Yeah, having those 18 runs, man. And Johnny, you mentioned earlier in our show about how Grady Linehan, he had that was a monster shot, right?
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Hey, look, did that go into Charles Boulevard?
No, it would have. It would have. No, it hit the trees.
Okay, it hit the trees. Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, that was wow. We had talked about how
that was right at where we were.
Oh, okay. So went over top of you?
Yeah.
In left field?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that. I just wasn't sure. I lost, no pun intended, but I did lose it in the trees. I wasn't sure if it was like that was a no doubter, as they say for Saturday. But do you guys want to talk about Sunday's game?
Yes.
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
I mean, there's not much to talk about. We lost. Not a good performance at all anywhere.
Was there, Johnny, is there any, usually give bright spots, or are there any bright spots for today that you wanted to talk about? How about that?
I mean, sure. I got to be creative though, but
well, you're
Davin Whitaker. I hate to keep. I mean, it's the Dave show. I mean, because I mean he was the guy that was most effective at the plate for the weekend. And he was consistent all three games. But he went 2 for 3 with 3 runs, and then Grady Linehan continued. Those two, continued. So for the weekend, Davin scored the runs and Grady got the RBIs. Davin was 5 for 9 with 7 runs, 2 RBIs. And Grady was 4 for 10 with 2 runs and 7 RBIs. So, I mean, that was pretty much a big part of our offense, just those two. And of course, they had some help. But yeah, that was the bright spot right there. Colby's 12-game hitting streak came to an end, unfortunately. He was 23rd in the nation as hardest to strike out, only striking out once every 16.8 at bats, but he struck out. It just wasn't a good day. It was not a good day. I was happy that Luke Payne was going to get an opportunity. He hadn't had one in quite a while, but Cliff had a really short leash with him, 5 pitches, and yanked him. But I still feel like Luke Payne's going to be someone that's going to save us at some point in a game or two this season. Gavin Marley looked great. That's a bright spot. Frank Saccone looked good until he gave up the home run, but now it's a concern about Frank Saccone and giving up home runs, because I mean, if you pitch good 95% of the time, but you give up a home run, as often as he's starting to, it's an issue. So I don't know, Dave. Ryan Towers, who looked great, he didn't look great today. I'm gonna chalk it all up to a mulligan or whatever you want to call it. Congrats to Gavin Marley, congrats to Davin Whitaker, congrats to Grady Linehan. You all showed up, represented. Everybody else, let's get a fresh start on Tuesday.
All right. Well, we have a chance, guys. Let's. I guess it will be. I think that we know who this will be, but we'll do our extra innings pitcher of the week. You got to go with Norbs, right?
It's the only candidate.
Yeah. So that's pretty quick. As we'll keep it up there again. Our pitcher of the week with Norby, and for Friday night, his performance only giving up, right, Johnny, 1 run and
1 earned run.
And how many?
6 full innings? Just 6. But like I said, they were well timed. Yeah. All
right. And then this one was more difficult for me. I knew who the pitcher of the week, but player of the week, who you got? Who do you have?
Well, I've said his name 100 times, so it's got to be Davin Whitaker. And he made it, he made plays at the plate and in the field.
Very, very true. And yeah, I have no problems with that for sure. And Good for him. That's good to be able to call his name, right? Call his number.
Absolutely.
All right. And are you guys? Do you want to talk now some ECU sports and some March Madness?
And guys, and for both those kids, your gift card to Checkers and Rallies will be in the mail.
There goes a sponsor.
A year's supply of rice-a-roni.
Your supply of what?
The year's supply of rice-a-roni was always
the San Francisco treat.
Yeah. The parting gifts. Whenever you lose, you get the rice-a-roni, right?
Hey, you get a year's supply of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
All right. Yeah, you guys.
Stevie, does that excite you?
Yes.
Stevie sounds really excited to get rice-a-roni.
Stevie, what do you do when you get excited?
Oh, that's your line, bud.
We're going to reverse
it.
You screwed it up, Cobb.
Well, I was going to try to save it then and let you do the line, and you just wouldn't have it.
It's not the same anymore.
He's leaving hanging. He's leaving hanging.
Yeah, well, he's lost momentum for the one.
Yep, I've lost momentum.
So anyway, let's briefly change subjects here. We can get back to baseball, but has anybody heard much about how practice is going? Obviously, football practice this year a little different. A lot of new players, new offense. How's the quarterback battle going? What have we heard so far with this early part of spring practice?
Been very tight-lipped. Truthfully.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of information out there. Maybe in the next week or two, we'll start to see it trickle out a little bit more, but not a whole lot.
Basically, they just said that the football practice, Alan, is that right? Football practice had started.
Yep.
Well, practice has started. That's all I really.
Yeah, I noticed today when I was walking through the jungle, I peeked through the practice field and I was like, dang, man, our team looks small this season. And then I realized, I don't know why, but there was like a youth team practicing on that field. Not sure why. I didn't know they were allowed to do that, but yeah, I was relieved to figure out those aren't our guys.
Like basketball, Johnny, we're going small right now.
Gonna kill them with speed.
The Farmville Middle School Patriots are practicing. Darn, they look at.
Well, as Coach Montgomery once said, Kyle, we have plenty of city speed, so we're already.
City speed. Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, you can't win without city speed.
By the way, guys, have you guys noticed how that? I know Kyle and Alan and probably Johnny, our buddy Stevie, we're gonna have to kidnap you for one of the games, and we get you down to see one of the games on Saturday. We miss hanging out with you, but anyway, the indoor practice facility. Wow, how great that looks already. Just want to get y'all's opinion. Kyle did.
Yeah, I mean, they're riding back.
I paid it no mind, honestly.
It's impressive. I can't wait to see the finished product. But yeah, it's coming along so slowly but surely.
Yeah, very impressive facility.
Yeah.
Johnny, what about you? Have you noticed driving up and down Charles Boulevard when you're in Greenville?
Well, yeah, I've been keeping track of the progress. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, thank goodness we had pretty good weather, to continue to work on it. We had.
What is the official opening date for that?
It's sometime next year, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they've actually pinned down a date, but it's got to be 27.
Yeah.
Now it's the same contracting company building the practice.
It should be this year.
And the third base thing.
So Justin, you're saying you think it's going to be this year's ready?
It's probably going to be sometime this fall.
Or they're going to.
I would think, but like I said, they got a long ways to go. But
yeah, baseball's supposed to be finished by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I knew baseball was this year, but I thought baseball is an easier project, right? Not that it's easy, but than the indoor practice facility.
I don't know.
They started first. They started the indoor practice facility first, but I thought not saying it's an easy project, but it's, in other words, take less time.
I'm glad people come for us for information. We have none of the answers.
Well, I haven't, to be fair, they haven't given us an actual date. Speaking of speculation.
got to be somewhere online that would have scheduled to be finished. There's always a scheduled finish date.
What they would like to say was like, I've heard anywhere like 12 to 18 months on the indoor practice facility, but that would put us into 27, but to be on the safe side. But I have heard, like Justin said, the fall. Some people are very optimistic, and they have.
I mean, it's going up pretty fast, so I mean, I don't really like.
It's going up a lot faster than what you would think.
Oh yeah.
And we don't have $2 more million to raise. So
October of 2026.
There you go.
All right.
With Alan with the research.
That's what I said. I thought. Yeah, you're right. I've heard that October date as well, Alan.
Yes,
October 2026. So that'd be nice.
Started in April of last year, and so that is what? That's going to be about an 18-month project. So
Yeah.
There you go. All right, October of this year, and then Thanksgiving for baseball. Justin?
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. There you have it. We have the answer for you. We have the answer for you now. What about, I hear people texting.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on basketball? You've been watching a lot of basketball, JR. What you got?
Well, yeah, a little distract. Tonight's just like craziness at every turn. Tennessee pulled out a close game against Virginia.
Yeah.
St. John's pulled out a close game against Kansas.
Yep.
Florida might go down.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now.
No.
And they're the defending national champion.
Florida's up 1 now, guys.
Wow. I hope Florida wins. It just won't screw up my bracket anymore.
By the way, did you see, Kyle, did you see where there's a dude on the Florida team? I don't know if any of you guys saw it.
7'9".
7
I
foot
saw a
9.
dunk where he didn't even jump the other day.
Yeah.
His name is
Rue.
Elegante.
No, it's like Rue.
Want that belt.
I want the belt.
Is Johnny? Is it like Rue, like RIOUX or something like that? Is his last name?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not a Gator guy.
Deja?
I saw him next to a guy that was 6'8", and the 6'8" dude looked like he was Muggsy Bogues.
Did you see what the 6'8" guy? Could you read his lips when he was talking to him? You're a big boy.
Oliver Rue. Oliver Rue is his name.
Yeah,
you do, and you'll clean it up.
That guy walks into Walmart. It just looks over the aisles.
Yeah.
Looks right.
You remember who was it? What was that guy's name? Shawn
Michaels.
Oh, the BYU guy.
Oh yeah.
The guy that played for BYU, Shawn.
Yeah, he just was structurally not. He was very fragile.
He got dunked on a lot in the NBA. He was sad story with him though. He got riding a bicycle, got hit by a car and paralyzed.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's
He was but you guess what? I mean, wasn't he on Space Jam?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he got a small part on Space Jam.
Yeah, but he.
All right.
Huh?
That's all right.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm excited because he got a small.
No, I know you're excited about Space Jam, Kyle.
Yeah, I almost pissed myself. Finally, Stevie. Finally.
Yes. We got it in.
Yes, we did. We can end the show now. We got that line in that was only important to me and Stevie.
Yeah, Duke is the only one to advance to the Sweet 16 out of the ACC.
Let me tell you this though about the Duke game. Duke Siena. Siena has 2 more guys on that team that can play a few minutes. Duke might have went down in that first round. I mean, when you play all 5 guys, your starters played all but 10 seconds of that game. Yeah, they were tired at the end, but they were giving Duke all they wanted that first round. I'm sure with Duke, anytime you've got a team that comes in there with freshmen, the one and done teams like Duke has had over the years, you come in there with freshmen, you got a little bit of jitters the first round game. But man, for a while there, I was like, Duke may go down, and it was a close game, but Siena left it all out there on the court.
And gave Duke all they wanted for quite a while. The final score was, not indicative of how close that game was.
And you could tell at the end they were tired because they were throwing up these off the wall shots. Kyle is the hardest person to reach in the world.
James,
I called you today, you ass clown. What the hell are you talking about? I literally called you today and you didn't answer.
Apparently not.
Yeah. No, I think he's trying to be. I think he's trying to be. I think he's trying to be funny there. But yeah, I called him today. He did not answer.
Yeah, that's right, Sean Bradley.
Thank you, John White, very much. Was it a Minute Bowl? He was like 7'6".
Yeah, the Bullets.
And he played. Did he play for the 76ers?
Yeah, he hit 3-pointers. There was one game he hit like 4 or 5 3-pointers, and it was God. I don't know how he did it.
And wasn't a kid named Bowl? Is that right?
Yeah. He actually. Where did he play at?
James is being a best one of Kyle's best friends.
Yeah. I don't know. He's the one that's hard to get a hold of. So he can't even call him a friend anymore. Some bitch never answers his phone.
Oh,
sorry ass Mississippi trash.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So
more words are starting up here.
Well, I mean, what it is in South Mississippi, they're using like track phones still, so he can't get a signal.
I hear like a match that's gonna be coming up in the Superdome coming up for you guys, a grudge match.
Superdome, hell no, I'm not going to his territory. He's going to come to the Greensboro.
We can't let that happen. He's got to come to us.
Greensboro Coliseum, exactly.
Oh, okay. We can do that. We can make Alan
referee.
It's going to be the war to settle. Stevie Fly is going to be the special guest referee.
The war to settle the score.
Yeah, we're going to have Stevie as special guest referee. He'll call it right down the middle. No worries.
I'm sure. I won't be swayed.
No, not a bit.
And Wildfire going to be in the match.
Say again?
Is Wildfire going to be on the card or be in the match?
Wildfire's going to be contest.
Hey, Kyle. Wildfire's going to be hiding under the ring.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
What are you trying to say, Stevie?
No, well, he's going to be high with a 12-pack of Budweiser, a bucket to piss in, and a bucket of chicken.
He can hide under the ring for 6 hours. That actually happened.
Yeah, in Memphis with Tommy Rich and Austin Idol attacked Jerry Lawler in 80. Was it 87?
Yeah, it was 87.
Tommy Rich hit under the ring for the entire card up until he came out in the main event.
Can you imagine what was going on?
700 pounds. You're about right there, James.
Beer.
Fried chicken, beer, and a bucket to piss and crap in.
Exactly.
What's the old adage? What's the hardest part about phone sex in Mississippi?
Uh-oh.
The damn cord keeps getting in the way.
The cord keeps getting in the way.
Oh,
man. Speaking of phone sex in Mississippi, never mind.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Sometime we'll just have James on the show, and it'll be stories from Kyle and James, and we'll tell you about some of our shenanigans from over the years. It'll be great.
Yes, sir. So I wanted to say, as far as I know there's some Carolina fans out there that were upset with Hubert Davis, but I just saw on my Facebook feed that Carolina they're not going to fire Hubert Davis. So,
oh really? I know there was discussions, but I think what that came down to was that recruit they came in. Mingo is coming in, and I think they're kind of worried that if they get rid of Hubert, that guy might change his mind.
Good point, Stevie.
Yeah, well,
here is me not caring.
Huh?
So here is me not caring.
Kyle, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, who gives a damn? We'll get USM versus East Carolina into it. Winner gets their team to host East Carolina versus Southern Miss in a baseball team. You know what, James? I'd rather see it in football, man. We need to get East Carolina Southern Miss. Just do a one-off home and home. I mean, it's a rivalry that needs to be renewed. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kyle, it's in the works, Kyle. It's in the works, Kyle.
In football?
Yes, I will tell you, it's in the works.
Are you sure?
I am positive, 100%.
All right. Now, Justin has steered us wrong before. Now, Justin Justin knows a lot of people.
I am 100% there has been talks.
If it doesn't happen, then
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
And James, me, Kyle, me, Stevie, and James.
We're
not
going
saying
to
it's going to happen, but there's been talks.
Put you in the York Foundation.
What was the change his gimmick to? What was Wildfire's gimmick when he got in the York Foundation?
Thomas Rich.
Thomas Rich, yeah.
The redneck yuppie.
The redneck yuppie, that's right.
Was he Alexander York? Was that the lady?
Yeah.
Yes. He put Ricky Morton and Tommy Rich in the York
the
Foundation.
two biggest rednecks in a
Did Terry Taylor get injured? Is that why they had to do that?
How about Robert? There was Robert Eaton and
Robert. That was when he was the Earl of Eaton.
Richard Morton was there.
Yeah,
Richard Morton.
But then they originally did that gimmick for Terry Taylor. Did he get injured?
Well, they originally had it for Mike Rotunda, and then Mike
Rotunda. That's right.
Mike Rotunda said, "No,
I'm going to go be IRS." Yes, exactly.
And then they screwed up the whole thing with Terry Taylor before the match.
The Man of the Future, which
the computerized Man of the Future, introducing that before he actually turned heel.
And then he had to go Rooster in the WWE, which was painful.
You're good, man. You're good. Don't worry about the
guys ever see Terry Taylor just let out a big rooster spray?
Hey, you know what? I hate Terry Taylor. I hated Terry Taylor as a babyface or a heel, and I could never, as a kid even, I hated Terry Taylor as a babyface or good guys. I would refer to him as. At least the Red Rooster had personality, because to me, Terry.
What personality did he have?
Is a rooster. Personality of a rooster.
Walking around the ring. He didn't have to.
All he cared about was those paychecks, right, AV?
No, actually, he hated the gimmick.
He was going up in a feud with that gobbledygooker.
Hector Guerrero versus Terry Taylor would have been a good match, actually.
Oh, gosh. And then Dusty with the polka dots, man.
Dusty got the polka dots over, though. He got the polka dots over.
Baby, I made those polka dots look good, baby.
and then what was Sweet Sapphire?
Yes,
Sapphire.
He passed away, right?
You got a bicycle. Yes, Sapphire. Yes, Sapphire's passed away. Yes, indeed. Yes.
And they did the vignettes with Dusty delivering pizza, cleaning toilets.
He was the common man, man. It was so stupid. Like everybody in the damn world didn't already know who Dusty Rhodes was.
Exactly.
John White says UNC bigwigs are meeting this upcoming week to decide his future. The talk is that he is not fired. It's just a social media thing. It's not a done deal. He is staying. Well, that was from Newsweek saying, John, I agree with you that maybe I don't know. All I know is they've lost the last 2 years in the first round. 3 years ago, they didn't even make the tournament. And these are his guys. Like, it's not Roy's guys anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
They can suck for forever as far as I'm concerned. Why do we care?
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. Iowa is going to beat Florida. Hey, there's I got some interest here. Let's just put it that way.
Johnny, are you okay, buddy?
Okay, Iowa. Okay, Iowa was down 1 point. They fouled Florida with 8 seconds left. Florida made 1 of 2, put them up by 2. Iowa came down and drained a 3, and Iowa's not a 3-point shooter. So now Iowa's up by 1, 4 seconds left.
All right,
Florida's got to inbound the ball full court.
There we go.
I thought I heard Johnny just have an orgasm on the sports objective. Huh?
Oh, my goodness.
No, that's not how Johnny sounds when he has an orgasm.
I know firsthand.
Wow.
Wow. Is anybody watching this? Alan, are you watching?
I bet you were upset about Hubert Davis staying. So you let out that when.
Yeah, I thought he was really a Hubert Davis fan or something.
No.
Wow.
I was a Carolina fan there for a second.
We found out Johnny's a screamer.
I told you I do like Hubert, though. He's from my area, Lake Braddock High School. But he's not getting the job done.
Who cares? Why do we care?
Yeah, we don't. I don't. It's Carolina. Let it keep him forever. I don't care.
Exactly.
It's just been one of the biggest stories basketball-wise and sports-wise the last few days. So That's the only reason why I brought it up.
This is crazy.
He's good. Alan's left the studio here.
Yeah.
He's
What's
watching.
going on in the Florida Iowa game there, JR?
They put 4.5 on the clock. Back-to-back timeouts. This is going to probably take 10 minutes.
Yeah, usually 4 seconds at the end of an NCAA tournament game.
Wow.
Hey, interesting about the women's NCAA tournament.
Shapiro just tuned in. What the heck's going on?
Did we only get one team in from the American, Texas, San Antonio?
Yes.
You know that they were 54.5-point underdogs against UConn? 54.5.
Would you see the beating South Carolina put on Southern?
No.
Oh,
State,
my gosh.
State lost big today. I was surprised at that. I thought they would win. They lost big to Michigan today. The state.
There, you scared Shapiro with your screaming, apparently.
Yeah. What's going
Apologies.
on? He heard it all the way at his house, evidently. He just tuned in as soon as you did it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
He had to go to a safe.
Yeah, I forget my surroundings sometimes. Like I could never. Bubba has done podcasts before from his vehicle while he's driving. Yeah, I could never do that. The language you would hear would not be something that would be fit for air.
I've heard it 2 or 3 times.
Look. So we got my buddy here, Brendan Shapiro here, who we formerly helped on the show. But so Shapiro, I guess it's been about a year ago now, maybe 6 months. I don't know.
Married.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. But Shapiro, for a young man, has a very interesting taste in music, and some of it's very good. Some of it's very good, but and nothing wrong with this person. But guess I go to concerts all the time, and guess what concert? The only concert I know since I've known him, I know he went to see Turnpike Troubadours. But besides that, the only other concert I've known he's gone to, Frankie Valli. He went to see Frankie Valli.
Wow.
Yes.
Nope. Game over.
Iowa wins. I like Turnpike Troubadours 7-7.
Yeah, they're great. They
Frankie Valli, no, thank you.
I like Frankie Valli.
Frankie Valli.
But he's basically he looked like a zombie. Like grease this word.
I think he I would think he's in Vegas. Like, is that what he's doing?
No, he was at the Deepak.
Yeah,
he looked like one of those wax figures that will robot figures that will walk around and just.
Well, he's like in his 80s. He's in his 80s.
Yeah, he is. And I don't have any problem with Frankie Valli, but it was just you wouldn't suspect a man in his 20s that would be the second concert that Turnpike Troubadours and then Frankie Valli.
Jersey Boys kind of resurrected, Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons for the younger generation.
Nah, man, Shapiro's in all kinds. I don't even know if he's still watching. He hasn't said anything else, but he's into all kinds of interesting music. Hey, at one point, he went through a big Jerry Lee Lewis phase.
There's a good.
Take my nerve till you right on my brain.
See what I love, that's a man insane. You
was that Lance line?
So much love drives a man insane.
Oh, I thought you were doing your whole when you don't know the words, just going.
He said Frankie Valli has seen better days, but the concert was.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Alabama last weekend. Randy Owen has seen better days, but the concert was still amazing.
Did the bottom drop out?
For Randy, his voice is gone. It's gone. I saw him in 21, and the amount his voice has gone down in the last 5 years is in 21. He still, almost sounded like he did in the 80s and 90s, but now, boy, his voice is gone. Still a great show. Their backup band and him and it's just Randy and Teddy Gentry. Thank you. I was trying to get to which one's dead, him or Jeff Cook. It's just Randy and Teddy Gentry. I think the drummer is going to start doing some sporadic dates with them. He did one show with them in Alabama last year, but yeah. But the backup band is they're just friggin' tremendous. So they're still worth going to see. And 2 hour and 10 minute set, which by the way, with his voice being gone that much, he doesn't need to be doing a 2 hour, 10 minute set. They need to shorten their set to 90 minutes.
Yeah, that would be.
But then you run into there's a lot of hits they wouldn't sing. So.
Yeah, and there still was a lot of hits they didn't sing. There was no Roll on 18 Wheeler. There was no 40 Hour Week for a Living.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
there was still a ton they let. You know what they did because of his voice? I mean, they did Dixieland Delight and Mountain Music and Tennessee River, but they did a lot more of their slow stuff like Lady Down on Love and stuff like that because of his voice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's hard to see your heroes get old. I mean,
Yeah, but still still had a blast. Still, still had a blast. And by the way, first concert in Lawrence Joel Coliseum, and I don't know, they hadn't had many there until recently. They had Cody Johnson, Alabama, and then next up is Sean Party, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a great concert venue. I think it's something they need to continue there.
Well, hey, it would be nice to have it at Williams Arena, right?
It would be, yeah. I'd wish we would utilize our concert venue or our arena as a concert venue more. Um, I think the problem was they had so many shows there before alcohol was being sold. But I think if they would come up with a concert schedule, do it on a regular basis, get people used to going there for shows. Now with alcohol sales, I think it could work. I think you could utilize Clark LeClaire Stadium in the summer and fall for concerts also.
Yep.
Gentlemen, if I may, shameless plug very quickly. Speaking of concerts,
Please do.
My friend Lightning Wells, Mike Wells, who has been around the world blues music forever. There's a documentary. PBS has done a documentary on Lightning. It's going to premiere in Farmville at the Paramount Theater on Friday night. He's going to play a gig afterwards, but there's a PBS documentary on Lightning. He lives in Fountain, and he's a world-renowned blues musician, teacher, etc. And that would be a really cool. It'll be a really cool thing on Friday night. So,
what's Lightning's last name?
Wells. Lightning.
Okay.
Lightning Wells.
I know Lightning Hopkins. I remember him.
Play anything with a string, man. He's incredible. And PBS has done the documentary, and it's at the Paramount Theater Friday night, 7:00 at Farmville. If anybody's interested.
All right.
Now back to regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
Well, guys, how's it going? Has there anybody else got anything they want to talk about?
Jeez.
Who is A1 in Florida?
A1, and that's a loyal. That guy's been around a long time.
Yeah.
He's on. Yeah.
$1 high.
I believe he's been what do you call that when they give money? What do you call that, Dave?
Super chat.
Yeah, he's a super chat guy, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Why? What does he say?
He gave $1.
He gave $1. Thank you, Win. A-Win.
Oh, okay.
$1 holler. We'll say hello to you. Hello, A-Win.
Whoa, $1 holler.
Well, Johnny, we need to give Johnny more for his.
Yeah, Johnny's holler was like a $20 holler.
Yeah, John should have got more than $1 for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That helped my bracket too, because I had Florida going out. So,
and now they're not going to be able to repeat.
No, and I guarantee you, a ton of people have Florida in the finals or as the champion.
I'm still on top of my league and the bracket, the league I'm in. So I'm good.
You guys know I have not lost a single game yet. My bracket is
because you didn't fill one out.
Yeah.
Piece of. I mean, oh, smart ass.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. You can't lose if you don't play.
Alan knows how many I've lost.
I was mathematically eliminated after about the first 12 hours.
I did not fill out a bracket. I don't fill out a bracket, and I'm a big basketball fan.
Why don't you?
We did one this year.
Why don't you fill out a bracket, Dave?
Because it's always the people that don't care about basketball that fill out the bracket. I have only done well. The only bracket I've ever done well was 1992. Other than that, I've like.
I mean, it's not that. I mean, but you enjoy it. I mean, it's not like It's
I watch games, but when I fill them out, it gets me up. It gets me way upset, and I know it's
really.
Yeah.
Why?
I get emotional.
I don't have to.
I get excited.
Well, you might just feed myself. Get Stevie every time. All right, so we'll tell the backstory on that. So Weldon Mills Theater was making an announcement for a concert, oddly enough, and they were announcing, they were teasing who it was going to be, and a lady that Stevie happens to know posted on the thread, "Wow, this is so exciting!" And I responded to her.
Over-exuberant.
Yeah, and I responded to, because it's not really exciting. I responded to her and I said, I was trying to say, yeah, I just peed myself. And I put just peed myself. And
Because he was telling me the whole time on the phone, watch this, watch what I post here, and then he screwed it up. So.
Yeah, exactly. I thought nobody would give a damn about any of this except me and Stevie. But.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch the flag football competitions this weekend?
Oh, but by the way, I'm glad you
No,
brought
I
that up.
didn't. No,
I didn't either. I saw the highlights, but it was.
Did you see who is competing?
Yes, who's trying to get a spot on the Olympic team?
A very young man, Darrell Green of the Washington Redskins, 66 years, and apparently he did well enough to. In other words, he didn't embarrass himself in the initial. I guess I didn't know they had combines. Apparently, I read an article about it the last day.
Did they have any tractors?
I don't know.
They got
tractors,
combines.
How long is your field for flag football?
That I don't know.
Germany is where the World Nationals are, the World Championships.
Because at his age, I mean, he's still pretty quick. If it's not 100 yards, he's probably still pretty effective.
Yeah.
Chris Johnson should do it. He should just. I mean, so he got how much of his speed does he have left? I mean,
I don't know.
Outrun everybody.
Darrell Green, the only guy I've ever seen run down Tony Dorsett and Eric Dickerson from behind.
I remember watching that because he was a rookie that night. He ran Tony Dorsett down, and everybody, because where'd he come from? Texas A&I?
No, he came from like Texas.
It was Texas A&I.
It's okay. It's something the name has been changed since he's been there.
And I mean, first round pick, and nobody really knew a whole lot about him. But here's the Redskins taking this guy in the first round, and that Monday night game, Tony Dorsett takes off down the field. Tony Dorsett thinks he's got it. All of a sudden, he looks up, and here comes Darrell Green, and Tony Dorsett's like, "Oh, wait a minute!" And Darrell Green ran him and running down. I mean, because Dickerson was a tall guy. I mean, Dickerson was fast and tall. Darrell Green wasn't. He was fast, but he was short. But he had no problem running Eric Dickerson down.
Dave, do you remember me telling you the story of playing basketball at Nottoway Park with Gus Hill back in the day?
No, I know about the Riggins story.
Okay, so honest to God, Darrell Green would show up occasionally. He would drive an old Volkswagen Beetle, and he would wear track shoes. Like, he wouldn't wear basketball shoes. He would wear track shoes, and he was terrible. He couldn't shoot the ball at all, but he would just steal the ball anytime he wanted. Like, I don't care how good of a point guard you are, he was going to steal the ball from you and then go blow a layup. But I can honestly say I played basketball with Darrell Green, and
Well, what's the John Riggins story?
There's a couple of them. I'd rather not. There's
John Riggins.
Honestly, I need to get like one of my friends on the show that we can tell these stories about some of these Redskins guys, because it's like 5 or 6 different stories. But
Fred's daughter is coming to ECU.
I love it, Fred Smoot.
Yep, I met Jeff Hayes when I was first guy. So he was
okay. He's another one I played basketball with. Jeff Hayes and Curtis Jordan. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah,
Jeff Hayes is a good guy.
I played hopscotch with Lance Blankenship.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, well.
Now, Jeff Hayes and Curtis Jordan, they owned a restaurant called Tres Amigos. It was like a Mexican place, and he was a good guy. So was Curtis Jordan.
Wasn't he a Tar Heel as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a punter for the Heels.
Jeff Hayes, he was.
He had on Monday Night Football, he had one of the best fakes I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys were watching. I can't remember who they were playing, the Redskins in the mid-'80s, but he had a fake punt and nobody in the world would have thought that he would, fake the punt and run, and made the first down. I mean, it wasn't like that many yards, but you don't expect that to see that in the NFL. I think 6 or 7 yards, maybe.
I played racquetball with X-Ray Hip.
X-Ray Hip from Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
He played no damn racquetball with nobody.
He had game.
I played racquetball with X-Ray.
Well, the computerized racquetball.
And I play. What son of a bitch you trying to say? I can't play racquetball? Look,
I didn't say that. I said
I'll play racquetball tomorrow. God damn it!
I'll wear you out of racquetball.
Well, I'll wear you out of food.
What?
Food. I'll eat all your food. Making a fat joke about myself. You say I can't play racquetball. I did play hopscotch with Lance Blankenship. That's true.
Okay.
I had tea with Andy Van Slyke.
I played Uno with Andy Griffith.
I'm just naming sports people. You can't
I
make
can bring
up.
up
You can't
Andy
make
Griffith.
up things.
Now, Kyle.
Yeah, I played chess with one of the
Good Lord.
Barry Bonds.
I know. I played
20 years later. I
played chess with one of the fun girls.
Kyle, you didn't play chess with me. You played with
No,
Buddy.
the other one. The other one that always says buddy.
I had a Pepsi with Richard Petty.
Oh man,
he's being serious. Alan's being serious.
Actually, I do believe that. True or false?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alan's being serious.
I had an RC Cola with Lake Speed.
Yeah, Richard.
I had a Skull Bandit with Harry Gant.
Yeah, Richard Fan Appreciation Tour in '92 came to Minji's for an appearance for Pepsi, and I had a Pepsi with Richard Petty. I've got that picture somewhere.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't pick strawberries with Robert Duvall. No, honestly, we went with Lisa. My wife's sister has some kids. They went to pick strawberries. We went out because it's a beautiful part of the Virginia, Delaplane, Virginia, and
over by the Kentucky line.
I forgot my phone. Yeah, so I went back to my truck to get my phone, and there's a dude with his feet on the ground, the back door open. And he's talking to himself, and it was Robert Duvall. It was Robert Duvall.
Holy shit! So did you say anything to him? I mean, it's Robert Duvall.
Well, he was practicing lines or something. So I didn't want to. I didn't want to interrupt. But Kyle, this is. I swear to God, I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true. I have my hand to God. So I didn't want to say anything to him, but I knew who he was. That night we went to dinner in the Plains, Virginia. I went in the bathroom. He was coming out, and I said, "Yes, I did." I said, I am not stalking you. I said, this is just a really weird coincidence. I said, you remember I parked next to you at the strawberry place? He's like, I do. And I said, I just want to tell you, I'm a huge fan, and I'm not going to take up any of your time. I respect your privacy, but you're a national treasure. And then that was the end of it.
And what did he say? Thank you,
Thank
JR.
Thank you.
Favorite Robert Duvall movie?
Oh, the Apostle.
That he should have won. Yeah, he should have won.
I like, of course. I mean, you could go more obvious.
Fear.
Yeah.
He's good.
Terms of Endearment.
There you go.
Wow.
Not Meet the Fuckers or Meet the not that.
No, definitely not that.
Remember Robin's Race.
Lonesome Dove too. The series, the Lonesome Dove. He's pretty good.
Lonesome Dove is a classic for sure.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say Days of Thunder.
Yeah, well, I was
Days of Thunder.
Maybe.
Yeah. Days of Thunder.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I did have Kyle had a good conversation going about.
I did.
Yes, before the show we had about.
Oh, I just wanted you wanted me to just keep naming people that I've done things with.
Instagram.
It's a family show, but you were talking about TV themes. and the Fall Guy. What is your? And then today earlier, I was talking about, actually last night about there was a she's in her 20s. One of the
I had a milkshake with Miranda Cosgrove for my Carly.
Oh my gosh.
Just keeps getting better.
Yeah, it's getting worse. But the Jeffersons theme, what is your favorite theme? Do you have like a few favorite TV
I mean, Dave, if you knew how many times me and Kyle have talked about this.
No kidding.
And went through like 100 TV show theme songs.
We sat on the phone one Sunday and just went through different TV theme songs. What was
it? Was a YouTube video about 20 minutes long, and it was playing different TV shows.
Exactly.
We were like, okay, which one's this one? Yeah.
But favorite TV themes, the for me is Fall Guy. Fall Guy, Dukes of Hazzard. Come back to me. There's more, but those are the
Happy
two.
Days.
Yeah, Happy Days is a good one. Yeah.
Monday, Happy Days.
Three's Company.
What? Hey, Kyle.
Yeah,
what is the
but I don't
network that shows like old?
Tubi.
Yeah, is that what it is?
There's several. There's several.
Yeah, I've
what are
seen
you
some
asking about specifically?
Well, I've seen some like shows that were really bad that I didn't even know were like out there. Like, hey, like Hazel. That comes to mind.
Oh,
did they have a theme song?
No.
Kyle's favorite theme song is Maud, and then there's Maud.
The long version. The long
The
version.
Family Guy version.
Yeah, Family Guy. Yeah.
Johnny Hathaway sang the theme from Maud.
What about you, AB?
Alan, what's the show with Robert Jansen where he's like on the run? He's like a convict or something.
The Fugitive.
The Fugitive. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one.
You asked me, Dave.
Yeah.
To Mary Tyler Moore
Oh, that's a good one.
and 8 is Enough.
Oh, 8 is enough. Yeah.
Ain't enough.
Theme.
Is that your favorite theme songs? Those two shows?
Mary Tyler Moore and 8 is Enough. My two favorite TV themes of all time.
You remember
Good
Joan,
Times. Good
Joan
Times is a good
Jett?
one.
Good times, yeah.
Joan Jett did a remake of the Mary Tyler Moore theme song.
Janae Dubois sang the Good Times theme.
Yeah, Walona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the and sang the Good Times theme. Yep.
What about, did you guys like Alice?
Yep. And Linda Lavin was a good singer.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. I like that one a lot. What about Kyle? You and I love the Waltons. I thought I would hear you say that.
No. I'll tell you another one, Kyle's favorite. I'll tell you. All right, hush. This is a good one. This is one of Kyle's favorite too. It's the Facts of Life theme show, but it's the version with Miss Garrett sings.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite. Sing it, Stevie. Go ahead. Sing it. Sing it.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, I've heard you do it before. Do it now. Come on, Stevie. It's just me and you on the phone. Go ahead. Do
I
it.
can't remember what she said now.
And
What?
WKR.
When you look at what you care about, but look at what you care about. Yeah,
There you go. There you go.
A lot of people don't know this, but WKRP was an actual 45 that made.
Yeah. Well, Greatest American Hero.
That's
Yeah.
another one. Joey
What
Scarborough.
about Welcome Back, Cotter? Wasn't that like a
Yeah.
45?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Joey Scarberry for the Greatest American
That's
Hero.
right. With Scorberry.
John Sebastian.
Believe it or not, I'm walking away. I never thought I could. Okay.
They need to remake the Greatest. I heard they're going to remake Greatest American Hero.
How about, well, here's one of my favorites. We were talking about it last week with myself and a coworker, Miami Vice.
Jan Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
And that music on Miami Vice was awesome.
Yep.
You like Glenn Fry, Smuggler's Blues?
Yeah. You belong to the city of Alaska.
Evening Shade. Everybody remember Evening Shade?
Oh, yeah.
Art Reynolds.
Yeah, and Bobby Goldsboro was the theme singer for
Bobby
about-
Goldsboro?
Bobby
And
Goldsboro.
he did
thought it was
something about a
Justin's
tree, right, Alan?
I thought
He's
Justin's nickname was Bobby Goldsboro.
It was called Honey.
He's from Jason.
Honey.
No, he's not from Jason. I'm from Jason.
Yeah. Kyle's not from LaGrange anymore.
That's
Jason.
Justin is now Bobby Goldsboro. I'm renaming.
Justin is gone to sleep.
Yeah.
Best instrumental theme song, Kyle, it's got to be what, Barney Miller.
Boom, 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 boom. about Hill Street
Best
Blues?
instrumental for me, what comes to mind is my favorite would probably be Sanford and Son.
That's a great.
Oh yeah, you got me beat
Just
there.
to move
You
it
got me
on
beat.
up.
Wow, 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 wow.
I always like Family Ties.
How about
Go.
the Files? That's a good instrumental as well.
Rock
Yeah.
File,
Yeah, Rockford Files.
Mike,
Hawaii Five-0.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, the Ventures. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So many
The
great.
theme song from Blossom is underrated.
Whoa!
Blossom.
What?
Don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess. Got no good reason for getting all
That
depressed.
is just. I told him this not too long ago. It's disturbing how much of that song he knows.
Pick up your pad and pencil. I give you a piece of my mind.
What about
And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely
Told
shine.
y'all this is very disturbing, and he knows the theme song to Blossom.
Why? I'm younger than Mayim Bialik.
I know the theme song to Punky Brewster.
Well, I know the theme song to iCarly. Now that's
No, hey
disturbing.
Kyle, you know the theme song to Punky Brewster, don't you, monkey butt?
I do, monkey butt. I do. It's every time I turn around, I see the girl that turns my world around.
Yep.
What's disturbing? What is disturbing is I know the theme song to iCarly, Steve.
Yeah, that's really disturbing.
Oh God!
No, you really didn't know that because all I heard was.
I know they'll see.
There we go.
Let's see what's there. So
Talk
live
about
life, breathe air. I know somehow I'm gonna get there.
you know, MASH. The theme from MASH. It actually had
Suicide
work.
is painless.
Yeah, suicide is painless.
And actually,
Yeah.
that was actually a vocal.
Yeah, I remember
That's a
that.
great
They
one.
sang it. They sang it in the movie.
Suicide is
Yes, they did.
painless.
What about Cheers?
Except if you don't die and you
Cheers.
just blow the top of your head off, but you still live.
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
And they
Cheers.
Go through
Yeah.
many changes. Suicide is painless.
Cheers. Cheers. I
everybody
think
knows
it's
the
a
name.
good theme song, but it's overrated.
Shut up.
Overrated?
Check his
I
papers.
think so.
I think it's really good.
So this is also the one that's singing Blossom and
Don't know about the future.
Night Court.
What about Knight Rider?
I don't even remember that.
You know, Cheers was a real song too. It was a full-length song.
Well, they're all
I
real
believe-
songs. They're not.
I'm-
They exist, so they're real songs.
Yeah, I mean like a full length song.
Yeah, the guy's name was Gary Portnoy.
Yeah. What about? Have you ever
CSI.
heard the
Sometimes
original
you
version
wanna
of
go.
the Golden Girls? There's a guy.
Is
that-
anybody still listening?
Yeah,
Are we?
Yeah, actually, we have. That's what I was going to say. I don't know which is worse, the theme song talk or the fact that we have people watching us talk about.
Yeah, well, I would like to hear what they have. I would like to hear what their opinions are. To get,
favorite theme
throw
song.
some out there.
The
Hey,
Golden-
Dave, you brought up Mrs. Roper last week. What about come and knock on our door?
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you.
Well, the kisses are hers and hers.
Blair.
What?
Blair.
What about What's Happening?
Yeah.
And I know I was waiting for somebody to say Friends. Is that overrated, Cal?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
First
overrated. That was
of all, Stevie's a Friends fanatic. But second of all, I got several things to say about Friends.
oh my gosh. This ought to
All
be
right. First, the song is a catchy song, but
Yeah.
yes, it's overrated. Two, the show is probably the most. Well, I'll say the second most overrated show in history.
Wow.
The only interesting character up there is Phoebe. I would have just rather had a whole show about Phoebe. And Jennifer Aniston. If I hear one, let me ask y'all something. I swear to God, if I hear one more person say Jennifer Aniston's their crush or their celebrity crush or
Hey,
their
y'all.
dream woman or the hottest woman in the world,
Hey, y'all, Jennifer Aniston's my crush. She's the hottest woman on earth. She's a dream
well,
woman.
Stevie.
He's got a hall pass ready.
Hey, Jennifer Aniston's my
I'll
crush.
agree with you, Stevie.
What?
What?
Justin thinks she's hot.
How can you
Man,
not think she's
Jennifer
hot?
Aniston is. You can see. Go to any ECU game. You can find 100 better looking women than Jennifer Aniston.
I don't know about that.
Cara Cruz.
That's just a random porn star that happened to go to ECU. But I mean, I'm just saying, Jennifer Aniston to me is average as
Rebecca
dirt.
Evans is the real name.
I don't stalk her like that.
I work with a guy. I work with a guy that dated her before in high school.
Well, that's cool. I mean, that's.
Yeah. So he told me her real name. I didn't. Otherwise, I didn't know.
Well, you just let it all out right here. All these people be stalking her now.
Yeah. My point is, Friends sucks and Jennifer Aniston sucks too.
She was not.
What about Courtney Cox?
I like Phoebe. Give me Phoebe.
She was not a star, a sitcom star, but Linda Carter was the most beautiful.
Yes. Wonder Woman, absolutely. Wonder Woman, absolutely. 1,000%.
Smith and Linda Carter, two most beautiful.
Hey, what about
What about Carlene Carter?
Well, that was Carl Smith and June Carter's daughter. She was very pretty.
Yes. What about
the
Dana
lady?
Carter?
You guys might not remember, but the lady that she played on 2 shows at one time back in the 80s. She played on Silver Spoons and Buck Rogers. Erin Gray.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
How about Marky Post? Marky Post was beautiful. Well,
she was a good-looking woman too. Yeah.
Marky Post. She played on Fall Guy and Night Court.
Yep, she was. Right. She was sharp. Yep.
Yes.
Well, what about that other chick from Fall Guy, Heather
Thomas?
Yeah, she was
good looking.
Yeah.
And what was the girl from Falcon's Crest? Nobody ever talks about Anna Alicia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Oh yeah.
Kelly Kapowski, boy.
Yeah.
What about Daphne Blake from Scooby Doo?
Kyle, I'm gonna get the Wayne's World talk now. Do you ever think Bugs Bunny was really attractive when he was dressed up like the girl bunny?
No.
No. Oh, me neither.
Me neither.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
and, Betty Rubble, she was kind of put together pretty good too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Marge Simpson, if you can get past the hair. What about Marge Simpson?
Hey,
why Kyle?
Lois Griffin.
Katie Seagal was a beautiful woman too.
Ever seen Applegate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah.
Catherine Bach from Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. Another good one. Come on, baby. Look at them go with the Dukes on. They really got it going on.
I guess I was different. I always thought Eve Plum was much more attractive than Maureen McCormick, Brady Bunch.
What, Jan? Is that Jan?
I like
Jan.
Okay. You like Jan better than Marsha?
Was your name Richard? Was your name Richard Glass?
George Glass. George Glass.
George Glass.
George Glass. Excuse me.
George Glass.
Oh yeah.
George Glass. Alan Thomas was, or Alan Vick rather. Maybe Alan Thomas too. Alan Vick was actually George Glass, Jan Brady's imaginary boyfriend.
So many, so little time.
Yes, that's true.
I actually met Cindy and Greg in real life.
Susan Olsen and Barry Williams.
I did.
Don't be a tattletale.
Can't be a telltale.
I asked her why she had written a book, and she said because I thought I would have done something more. What did she say? More important with my life. And I was like, wow. I mean, you're on one of the best TV shows of all time.
Yeah, but the kids got cast and could never really.
No, that whole group could never escape that.
You're right about that.
Everybody.
Okay, I got an ultimate debate since we're going here with
all right, the ultimate debate
on TV. Who looked better, Ginger?
Oh God,
or Gilligan's Island, or Dawn Wells?
Okay, I normally go country. I go country every time, but in this case, I'm going Ginger.
Oh
He's
my
gone country.
So
look at them roots.
Nah, Ginger was,
and she's the only one living, right? Only one living. She's
what? All right. Who's your favorite Spice
Movie
Girl?
Style.
Ginger Spice, Sporty Spice, Posh Spice.
Gary.
Old
Gary
Spice.
Spice, Old
Old
Spice. There you go.
They're all that now.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The Ginger Marianne debate, I just say yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I go Marianne.
yeah,
What
Dawn.
about-
I'll tell you somebody else who is absolutely beautiful. Yvonne Craig, who was Batgirl.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
I got one from the 80s. Supergirl,
Okay.
Helen Slater.
Yeah, she was good looking.
Yep.
Oh, Helen Slater.
Oh yeah, I'm
Before-
in with that.
Helen Slater, before she cuts her hair in The Legend of Billie Jean.
That is a great movie.
It is a great movie. But before she cuts her hair in The Legend of Billie Jean, good God.
Good God.
Jan Smithers, WK.
Oh,
Bailey
yeah.
Quarters.
Lonnie, what about Lonnie Anderson?
Lonnie was
Mm.
pretty, but she was no Jan Smithers. Not to me, anyway.
You know,
Well, I
think-
saw a picture of Jan Smithers much later in life, and she still looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, I think is overrated as hell from the 80s. In fact, I think she's a dog. Flat out, like maybe one of the ugliest bitches ever. She makes me want to throw up. Is Debbie Gibson.
I love her. What are you talking
Oh, man.
Ah,
Yeah, you get-
I hear you, buddy.
No, you,
I'm messing with
One of the
Stevie.
most beautiful women ever.
Stevie's a big Debbie Gibson fan. I'm messing with
all
him.
right, hey, Stevie, that's something else we have in common. We're commissioners and we love Debbie Gibson.
Debbie Gibson. Yep.
Tiffany was pretty when she was younger.
Yeah.
He liked her when
hey,
she was 12.
She had,
I gotta
she got
speak up
the old
from.
style.
Say what? Say what, Stevie? What'd you say, Stevie?
I said she got too old for you.
Who, Debbie Gibson?
She's no iCarly.
Like Miranda Cosgrove. Miranda Cosgrove's in her 30s, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but when were you watching it?
iCarly, when it came on the air in 2007, I was 26, 27.
She was in her 20s then.
She was.
Hey, I'm going to speak up for Matt, and Matt's not here, but I think if he
Anybody
was,
with big boobs.
he would. Yeah, well, not in this case. No, he'd go with Mallory from
What?
Stevie's daughter?
Bateman.
no, not
She's a
Mallory.
lovely
Fogg.
young lady, but I mean,
Mallory from the Michael J. What the hell was the name of that show?
Family Ties.
Family Ties.
Yeah,
Jennifer,
That is actually who my daughter, where we came up with a name for my daughter. We wanted something different. And I was
Justine
watching
Bateman.
Family Ties.
Yeah, Justine Bateman.
Yeah. So there you go.
Mallory, if my daughter had been a boy, her name would have been Hayden, after Coach, this TV show Coach. Hayden Fox.
Wow.
I tell you, something over here about was beautiful and still is. Judy Norton Taylor from the Waltons.
Yes.
Oh, Mary Ellen?
Yeah.
Mary Ellen.
She is still good looking.
She posed in Playboy.
I knew it. I knew it.
What she did. Now here's where we differ on that. Just like you like Jan Brady, I would take Erin over Mary Ellen.
Oh, Erin's beautiful too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely take Erin over Mary
Okay,
Ellen.
did you have a crush on, speaking of old shows, Melissa Gilbert, Little House on the Prairie?
No.
Kyle had a crush on Nellie.
I thought.
Oh yeah. You know she.
Melissa Gilbert.
Actually, Kyle had a crush on Miss Olsen. Kyle.
Poor,
Stevie, you're the one who likes the older
Nellie.
women.
She is
All
like
right.
Nellie's one of the nicest people, right? But because she played a villain,
Oh, yeah, typecast.
she got typecast, and people think that in real life that she's a mean. Now
She embraced
Well, she became nice on the show towards the end. Now the replacement that by the way that became too formulaic. Let's adopt another child that's even more evil than
that has blonde hair and is evil.
Yes.
Just like Nellie.
Yeah.
The lady that played Cora Beth Godsey, Ronnie LeClaire, she was pretty as well.
Hi, Mr. Godsey.
Great actress. But I mean,
He was.
Justin, do you have any celebrity crushes?
What's that?
Who was the hottest Charlie's Angel?
Jacqueline.
Drew Barrymore.
Jacqueline Smith.
Lucy Liu.
I'm
Drew
going for
Barrymore.
I'm a huge Drew Barrymore fan, but the original TV show,
Jacqueline
I
Smith.
love Farrah Fawcett, but Jacqueline Smith is by far the best looking angel.
Yeah. Still is.
She's a beautiful woman now in her 70s, maybe 80.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, I hope Jacqueline Smith's not watching. Ew.
Anybody ever go back and watch any of the old Battle of the Network stars?
Yes.
Man, those things are great. Howard Cosell's going, Judy Naughton Taylor, a supple young woman from the Waltons.
I tell you what, if you ever see the guy that played Grizzly Adams up there walking off,
Yeah.
Dan.
turn your head.
Yeah, with Joyce DeWitt and Chris.
Yes, turn your head.
Why? Does his wiener fall out or something?
Not falling out, but
That was long before chemicals that helped you in that department were introduced.
Yes.
But to tell you what, some of those folks were really good athletes. Really good.
Actually, I know that was a thing from back in the day, but I wish they would bring that back because especially when it's with all the reality shows, I think it would do well.
Yeah, you speak about Aaron Gray. He looked really good in the Battle of the Network Stars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about the chick that played Denise Huxtable?
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, Lisa Bonet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Angel. Anybody see the movie Angel Heart?
Heart with Mickey Rourke.
How did I know that was going to come up?
I have not. Is she naked in
I
it?
figured it would come from Kyle, not Jay Horner.
I haven't seen it. Is she naked in it? All right.
Yeah, but it's a good movie as well.
Yeah, Maureen McCormick.
You ever seen The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke? That's a great movie too.
That is he should have won the Oscar for
Here we go.
There's several B-grade movies from the early 80s where Maureen McCormick is topless, by the way.
Is Marie McCormick?
Does that excite you, Kyle?
What's that?
You excited now?
Who's Marie McCormick? Oh yeah.
What's the lady?
I almost pissed myself. Who's Marie McCormick?
Marsha
Brady.
Oh,
Marsha.
Give me a movie where I can see Marsha topless. I don't.
There's a couple of those trucker movies or whatever, you know.
Hey, how many of the Brady's, the female Brady cast members were friends with Greg?
Friends?
Offset.
Did it with Craig? Well, I heard he went on. I heard he did it with the mom.
No, he went on a date with
Marshall.
Even Alice?
Oh.
Sam
and B. Davis.
Yeah, Sam did bring.
Well, we all know Alice does it with the butcher. So
Sam was slipping her the meat. That's right.
Stevie, how about it?
Oh my Lord!
I don't know any Alice's. I'll put it that way.
Alice doesn't live here anymore.
Cousin Oliver. That was a.
That was a kiss of death for their show.
Oh
that was
God!
the Happy Days jump the shark right there.
Yeah, that was.
Yep.
They were trying to like I guess the kids being older. To try
yes, they're trying to cute it up. Yeah.
And I mean, poor guy.
Idea.
A lot of shows did that. The Waltons did it once. Elizabeth got older. They had the couple seasons where that fat lady was there because because the mom was in the sanitarium.
James, if we don't get canceled after tonight's show,
the fat lady. Who was she? Who the hell was she? I don't even remember. Rose. And I'm a Waltons fan. I don't remember how she was related to him, but Rose, and then her two grandchildren lived with her.
Yeah, one of the grandchildren. I actually had one of the grandchildren on the podcast.
No shit, really.
Keith Coogan. He's been in Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh man, who did he play in Adventures in Babysitting?
He played the brother. I mean, the brother.
The one that had the crush on Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue. Yeah. He was in that. He was in Toy. It was a very underrated movie if you haven't seen it from
Toy
the early 90s. Toy Soldiers.
Great movie. Yeah.
With Sean Astin is in it and Will Wheaton.
Yeah,
Louis Gossett Jr.
Yes, that's a great movie. I haven't seen it in years, but it is a great movie.
We talked a lot about that on there too.
I watched Adventures in Babysitting 125,000 times.
Yeah, nobody gets out of here without singing the blues.
No, yeah, exactly. No. Nobody gets out of here without singing the blues.
Kyle would get up there and recreate the opening scene with Elizabeth Shue.
And then he kissed me. Hey, Dave,
Dancing
or
around the
anybody
room
else,
going,
can anybody sing the song that Elizabeth Shue sang?
and who sang?
When Elizabeth Shue sang, when B.B. King told her nobody gets out of here without singing the blues.
I don't know it.
Dave?
Oh God, Kyle knows it. I know.
Dave, do you know it?
I haven't seen that movie in probably since the early 90s.
She's got the babysitting blues, baby,
Oh, that's
baby.
right. You made it better.
Babysitting
Okay.
He's going to
blues. I
incorporate
got
that.
the babysitting blues.
He's going to incorporate that with his Blossom theme song medley.
I'll do it. Don't know about the future. That's anybody's.
We forgot one, guys. Great TV theme nobody mentioned. The Love Boat.
The
Love
Boat.
We'll be making another run.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, we also forgot a major shark jumping with Ken Berry showing up in Mayberry.
Oh, Mayberry RFD.
That is unacceptable.
Yeah, that is.
What was the one they were trying to? It wasn't Oliver, but there was another one they were trying to spin off the Brady Bunch, where they had a couple come on there, and they adopted like 3 kids.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't remember that.
It was a black kid. I want to say it might have been an Asian kid too.
Well, you know they.
I'm serious.
I remember what you're talking about.
The multicultural bunch. The multicultural bunch.
They rebooted the Brady.
Hey, Stevie. Oh, sorry, Alan. I don't know who's going to get this, but I figured Stevie would be the one if anybody's going to get this. You know what the theme song to that was going to be, Stevie?
Oh my God, no.
We gotta celebrate our differences.
Kelly's Kids. That was the name of the one they were trying to spin off of that.
Yeah,
but they also
had all about that.
The Brady's in the early '90s was on CBS for about 6 weeks.
Yeah, there was also the Brady's Brides in the '80s. Yep.
Yeah, NBC that lasted and they had all those.
None of the spinoffs worked for the Brady's.
No.
And the fake Dan was on all the variety shows that they did because E. Plum did not sign up to do the variety shows
what was it? When they tried to do the sitcom, the Brady's Cindy. Well, no, it was a Christmas special that Cindy opted out of that too because the girl that just passed away that played in Charles in Charge played Cindy on that.
Yeah, they actually toured as a musical act for real.
We gotta keep on
dancing all through the night.
Like the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
I love the part.
When it's time to change.
It's time to change. Clowns never laughed before. Beanstalks never grew.
The worst part of that whole thing when they
I don't think
Bobby and Peter were looking at Greg and then looking at each other the whole time he's singing that song. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'd be making fun of my brother if he sang a song like that.
Clowns never.
How many more things can you add into this thing about what something's doing?
Yeah.
What were we going to say, Alan?
Somebody mentioned the Partridge Family. And
that was me.
Because David Cassidy and Shirley Jones were very musical, but all the musicians on that show was the Wrecking Crew that played on all those hits in the 60s and early 70s. All those studio musicians, they were for the Partridge Family.
Did they do with the Monkees? What was the deal with the Monkees?
Wow, Stevie's the monkey expert.
Monkey butt.
Same deal, but the Monkees actually had such a fit they were allowed to play their own instrument.
Yeah, they raised Cain and got to play their own music.
Right, but those guys were played on dozens of hit songs in the 60s and 70s, dozens.
Now, what about the guys next door?
Oh, good Lord.
I'm the only one, me and Stevie, the only ones that remember the guys.
I was made for you.
I just remember the theme song. We're the guys next door.
Here's the lyrics. Clowns never laughed before. How many different things he can talk about? Clowns never laughed before. Beanstalks never grew. Ponies never ran before. Okay. Second verse. Surf never broke before. Artists never drew. Snow never fell before. Let's see if there's any more. Okay.
Wow.
Here's the last verse. Phones never rang before. Wise men never knew. No one ever loved before.
So basically, the world started when he met this girl. That he
Farmers-
never lived life until this girl breathed
farmers
life.
never fun before.
Doctors never doctored. Porn stars never screwed before until I met you.
Exact words. Exact words. Remember that? Remember the episode where Greg had to get up and wash the car in the middle of the night because he said he was going to do it and he didn't do it?
Oh, yeah.
Or he had to get out and wash the car. The exact words.
I remember that.
Remember that episode?
What was the exact words?
He said he told his dad, like, he made an excuse. Well, you didn't say the exact words or whatever, and so he had to go out and wash the car because he had to keep his word, basically.
Exact words. I always thought Florence Henderson was a babe.
You thought what?
The best. All right. Who's the best looking moms? TV moms. Who would you?
And Shirley Jones was beautiful.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Best looking TV moms. Well, I tell you,
Katie.
even though by the time I was a teenager when the show was on the air, so I guess it would qualify. I kind of always had a thing for Deborah on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay.
Yeah, I go along with that.
Patricia Heaton.
Oh, I played a guitar.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll go with Patricia Heaton.
What about from? Tim Allen.
What's
the
that?
mom off of Home Improvement.
Patricia Richardson.
Yeah, Patricia Richardson.
I mean, maybe now, but growing up, I didn't think so.
You also like Blossom, so.
She was older than me, you son of a bitch.
You liked her mom too, didn't you?
There was no mom on Blossom.
I know. Trick question.
Whoa! That's the only good part of that show.
How about Silver Spoons? What was the Aaron Gray?
Yeah.
She was a stepmom.
Yeah, she's stepmom. Yeah, she wasn't bad.
She was a secretary.
Nobody thinks about it because she was older, but Marion Ross was an attractive lady.
Oh, come on, Alan. Now you're going a little too far.
Who? What are you talking about?
You're going a little too far with that one.
Hey, have y'all ever seen the blooper from that when Henry Winkler and her are making out?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, the mom from Happy Days.
Yeah.
I always thought she, I mean, not in a hot way, but I just thought she was an attractive lady.
Mrs. C.
I thought Mrs. C was pretty attractive for that.
And Mr. Cunningham would always sit over there.
She was a pretty older woman, and you could say the same thing for the mom off the Waltons.
Yeah,
Michael learned.
Yeah, she was a pretty older woman, but she never did anything for me, particularly growing up.
Okay, what sitcom? It's not even a sitcom; it's a show. The theme song was sung by the lead actor. I think I could be wrong. But Fall Guy didn't Lee Majors?
Yeah.
Show. It's a terrible show.
What's the terrible show?
The Fall Guy.
I actually love it. I just want to get Kyle riled up.
I knew you.
I got him riled up the other day when I told him it was a horrible theme song.
Well, he's full of shit. Nobody really thinks.
What was I said was better, Kyle?
I don't know. Probably something stupid like Charles in Charge.
Alice was the best theme song sung by the
girl, and
she did a great job of that.
Yeah, that's just a good song. If you break that song down away from the show, that's a really bluesy, cool song.
Early to rise.
Early.
Well, there's no place like home. When my family's around, you're never alone. When you know that you're loved, there's no need to roam because there's no place like home. Everybody, times are changing every day. We won't get by with those same old ways. What?
Another great TV theme song that nobody mentions is Angie. Remember Angie?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was actually
a radio hit too. That was a radio hit.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That was when you were born, Kyle. That was about.
I know a lot of old shows that were before I was born. I don't know the damn Angie.
It was
How about Sammy Davis Jr. saying what the heck?
Oh, yeah.
Beretta.
Keep your
Sammy Davis Jr. only had one
Keep your
eye.
eye on the sparrow.
Yep. There were actually two songs from SWAT.
Stevie, you all right?
Kyle likes Barney.
Barney was a dinosaur.
Hey, what about BJ and the Bear?
Yeah, BJ and the Bears theme song
That
was
sounds
awesome.
like a gay porn.
It's a country. It had like a country vibe.
I
to it.
know, but think
Greg
about
Evans,
that. A bear is a term for a big gay guy. BJ and the Bear. I mean,
There was a theme.
Hey, Greg Evans also did that. What was it? My Two Dads theme song.
Yeah, there was a theme song in the mid-'70s. Merle Haggard sang to a show called "Moving On."
Oh, wow.
You don't know that one, Kyle?
No, that's interesting.
that's Johnny talking there.
I like Sheriff Lobo.
Sheriff Lobo. I used to love Sheriff Lobo. Perkins.
Yeah. No, he said, Perkins, you didn't. And then he was saying, I couldn't. I did. That was like their.
The hell are y'all talking about?
Lobo? You don't remember Sheriff Lobo?
What show?
Sheriff Lobo.
Lobo.
I don't know nothing about
Never
David
heard of
Sheriff
it.
Lobo.
Off to BJ the Bear.
I've never seen BJ and the Bear.
That was a good show.
Best
That
friend.
was a good show.
And Lobo was
Like-
a good.
Kyle, you like the Big Bang Theory theme song?
The Big Bang Theory is the most overrated show in history.
Wait a minute. You said.
No, Friends, I said was
He
number
said
2.
Friends was second. He did say Friends was second a while ago. I
Big
was
Bang
wondering-
Theory. Are you like the Big Bang Theory?
I don't really like it that much.
Okay, I'm about to say.
And when Charlie Sheen was on, it was
2.5 Men.
hilarious.
2.5 Men is one of the best shows of all time.
Yeah,
Dude. 2.5 Men after Charlie Sheen left when it's Ashton
Oh,
Kutcher.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with
And
that.
it's not even because of Ashton Kutcher. It's because his brother,
Alan.
Andrew.
Alan, Andrew, it became so annoying as that show went on.
Wasn't before?
Not as bad as he was once Charlie left. I mean, I couldn't stand that character after a while.
What about the theme song of that 70s show?
It's good. It's good. That 70 show's a good show too.
Yes, I love that 70s show.
And Mila Kunis was gorgeous in that show.
Oh my goodness, yes.
How about Donna Dixon and Bosom Buddies? She's from my county.
Yeah, Donna Dixon was great. Yes.
Yeah, her dad owned a bar called Hillbilly Heaven.
You want to hear an interesting story about her? She was dating
Dan Aykroyd.
No, before Dan Aykroyd. The one she broke up with to go with Dan Aykroyd was Paul Stanley, the lead singer of Kiss.
Oh, wow.
Now, how do you think Paul Stanley felt when she said, "Hey, I'm leaving you. I'm going with Dan Aykroyd"? I'm like, ooh.
He probably went next. Next.
Yeah, it really hurt him.
Next.
Crickets.
I'll tell you another lady that was beautiful that was on TV you never hear about anymore. Anybody remember Susan Anton?
Yes.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet her at the
Who did she play?
She was on several things. She was more of a variety singer, dancer type.
Was she on Cannonball Run, one of the Cannonball Run movies?
Yeah, she was in. Yeah, she and Catherine Bach were the two girls.
Yeah, that's right.
The suits on the road.
I don't know what that is either because I was in the
I know what Cannonball Run is, you some bitch.
Well, I mean,
what about Six Pack?
Oh, that is too. Kenny Rogers.
Aaron Gray was on that.
That's a great theme song.
Sorry, I'm not old like y'all. Jesus Christ. Y'all need to give Justin's just sitting this out. He ain't gonna know none of this.
Justin's getting fired up.
Get fired up.
Charles in Charge theme song. What about
Do you have any theme songs?
Oh, what about the Growing Pains mom?
Yeah, Joanna
Burns.
No thanks.
Yeah. Well, I didn't ask you.
Well, you kind of ask everybody.
I was talking to JR.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
No.
Was she in? Who was the mom?
She was too skinny. She was tall and skinny. Yeah. Tall and skinny. You're gonna be short and skinny, not tall and skinny.
What about Who's the Boss?
Give me Alyssa Milano, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's batshit crazy, but she's
Yeah, she's
Even better. That means she's good in bed.
always thought Strauss.
Let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever been with a girl that was a little bit crazy that wasn't good in bed? Answer honestly. I've yet to have that happen.
You've yet to have it happen overall, or just
I've yet to have that not. Every girl that's crazy or a little crazy is good in bed. It's
So
it's the law.
my wife listens to the show regularly, so
Well, there you go.
I'm going to
There
sit
you go.
this one out.
Well, you married her for a reason, JR.
JR on Monday.
Oh,
always say a little bit crazy is good. $50 I gave her is probably better. So,
Justin, what about you?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You don't leave a tip?
they don't leave a tip or plead the fifth.
I don't get Alan's joke. She's a little bit crazy, but the $50 I gave her was probably better.
Yeah.
I don't get your joke.
You
ain't getting shit for $50, Alan. Except the venereal disease.
You speak for yourself, young man.
Do what?
Speak for yourself, young man.
Venereal disease. Would you get $50?
I'm older than you are. So.
Yeah.
Oh, back in the day, I guess. Yeah, back in the day, $50 was a lot of money.
Not now. He's been married so long.
Yeah.
Like 30 years, right? AV?
35. I've been married 35 years.
Oh,
25 years coming up in June for me.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. That's yep. And my only wife. I've only been married once, and that's it. She's gonna. By the way, she's gonna kill me, guys. Between her retirement and my insurance, she watches all these shows with what we kill your husband and get away with it type stuff.
Yeah.
You're more dead than alive.
She knows exactly how to put Visine.
Is your wife a big true crime fan?
Yeah, absolutely. She's going to put Visine in my Kool-Aid. And, and that's going to be the end of me, for sure.
Oh, my God. How many ways can you get a show canceled on the Sports Objective tonight?
I don't know what it is about Visine, but wow. I don't know what's in Visine that is poisonous. You're seeing as how you put it in your eye, but holy
good question.
Hey, what?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah. The Visine is highly toxic.
How is that even possible? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, because when I put Visine, sometimes it goes into the back of my throat. Like I could taste it.
Yeah,
that's poison?
Alexa, is Visine poisonous?
Oh, she's going to screw this up.
Visine is poisonous if swallowed. It can cause serious health issues like low blood pressure, slow heart rate, and difficulty breathing.
Okay, so how is it poisonous if you swallow it? You can squirt it in your damn eye.
Maybe there's not enough. You have to a larger amount.
Visine is designed for eye use only. When swallowed, its active ingredient tetrahydrozoline affects your whole body instead of just your eyes. It can cause serious issues like low blood pressure and slow heart rate.
I'm going to go drink some Visine and see what happens.
Oh, my God.
Alan, what brought this up? I had to take a break. I had to go do something.
He says his wife's going to kill him with
talking about
Visine.
his wife plotting to kill him or something.
I've heard of people in restaurants, if you're like a jerk.
Yeah, I've heard of people putting saline in drinks to give you diarrhea.
Right. That's where I was going.
Yeah. If you give a bad tip or give a waitress or a bartender,
or complain all the time. This isn't cooked right. Send it
you
back.
get the old saline in your drink and give you the shits.
I mentioned Johnny. She watches a lot of true crime type things.
Yeah.
And so I mentioned that she's got 40 ways to kill me without anybody knowing exactly what happened.
I'm a big true crime fan also.
Yeah, so is my wife, but she's learned one thing. You're going to get caught nowadays with all this, So I think I'm safe. I think she knows that you don't get away with it anymore.
That's your ego talking, Johnny. She could definitely kill you many different ways and probably would never find you. And I hope that never happens.
Yeah. Let's hope not.
What is Alan and JR? Ask your lovely wives. Do they have an opinion on Brian Schaefer, the Ohio State student that's been missing since 2006? I'd like to know if either one of them have a theory
Okay.
on.
Well, my wife definitely will. She'll know about it. She'll have a theory.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask
Hey.
Jamie as well.
All right.
But
That's your homework.
Hey, what do y'all think about? I know you talked about a show that you didn't like the fact that the people that came in that tried to portray, the people that took away from the show. But I love these crime shows where they have these actors like this is their big shot. They're coming in, they're reenacting.
Dark Side of the Ring.
yeah, I hate that, man. I hate-
Reenacting in some things, like on true crime, I think if it's done well, it's fine. But there's some places where, like Dark Side of the Ring, where it doesn't work. But reenacting in some true crime instances is
like
good.
First 48 or something like that.
Yeah, some of that's good. Yes.
Yeah, and they even get people that kind of look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to more true crime podcasts than I do watch true crime series. So there's no reenacting on true crime podcasts. Well, so actually sometimes there is. There are some that do that where that's the whole episode. I don't listen to those, but there are some that the whole episode is just somebody reenacting the what happened.
Yeah, I listened to Small Town Murders. I just listened to one that took place in Washington, Little Washington, North Carolina.
I listened to was it the Dungeons and Dragons murders?
No, it was not.
That took place in Eastern North Carolina also. True Crime Garage is probably the one I listen to the most.
Speaking of Dark Side of the Ring, rest in peace, Dennis Condrey.
Oh,
yeah, good call, Alan. Yeah, Dennis Condrey.
Norris.
Dennis Condrey from the Midnight Express. Obviously had a legendary career. Primarily known for the Midnight Express. But yeah, R.I.P. to Dennis Condrey. Chuck Norris, obviously, bigger name that everybody knows. I think we might have mentioned that earlier in the show. But R.I.P. to Chuck Norris.
Before we went on the air.
Before we went on the air, okay.
We got on the topic the other day, guys, of Hall of Fame, Country Music Hall of Fame. Kyle, really, Cocaine and Rhinestones, the podcast. Check it out. You'll be glad you did.
What was the name of it, Alan?
Cocaine and Rhinestone.
Okay. I'll check it out.
You'll love it.
Alan, Kyle knows all about that anyway. He doesn't need to listen to.
Well, if Kyle
Porter
knows,
Wagner, he dresses like Porter Wagner, and he knows about the fun drug of cocaine. So party drug.
What?
The devil's dandruff.
What does cocaine have to do with anything? I don't know what we're.
Cocaine and Rhinestones. It's and they actually have about what is.
Oh, I had no idea what the hell he was saying the whole time. I was just pretending like I did. Cocaine and Rhinestones is the name of the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, I didn't want to ask you a third time, so I just pretended like I you were saying the second time.
You will definitely like it, Kyle. I did. I've listened to it on Friday.
Okay.
Yep, you'll like it.
All right.
5 years old, and the narrator's a bit full of himself at times, but it's fantastic. Fantastic.
All right.
You'll like it.
All right, guys. So it's 10:40 Eastern now, EDT. You guys have anything before we get out of here? It's been a long podcast, but the numbers have actually gone up since we've been. So I have to say thank you all for always putting up with us. But tonight we've gone longer than we wanted to, but it's been fun. I have enjoyed it.
I have too. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
What about
Cocaine
you?
and Rhinestones.
Had a blast, guys.
Hey, what was the name of that
Just an
podcast again,
shit like
Kyle?
the whole time.
Kyle.
What's
Kyle.
up, Stevie? What's up?
What was the name of that podcast again?
Cocaine and Rhinestones.
I couldn't hear you.
That's Cocaine and Rhinestones.
One more time.
Cocaine and Rhinestones.
Man, that guy's getting so much free publicity. All right, I think is that by the way, Alan, the guy's last name is Coe. Is that one of David Allan Coe's sons?
I don't think so. I think his name is Tyler something Coe. I don't believe so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I forgot to ask you. I was going to text you that the other Friday when I was listening. Anyway, Johnny, you got anything else, brother?
No, I'm good. Enjoyed it.
How about you, Steve?
Oh, I'm good. I think we've covered about everything.
All right, we'll solve next episode. It will be next week. This week.
Favorite commercials from the 80s and 90s next week here on the Sports.
All right.
Squeeze the Sherman.
What are you going to pick?
Good night. Go Pirates.
You're watching The Sports Objective, the podcast for Pirates.